What's up, everybody? My name is Ezekiel Guzman. This is my YouTube channel, Be More, Get More, and I'm going to be talking about how David Goggins manifested his success. So, this channel is about learning how to manifest your reality, how to manifest whatever it is you want and whatever it is you desire, and I do it in a very logical way with a step-by-step process, so that you're able to manifest whatever it is you want. It could be a car, it could be a material thing, a house, shoes, even anything that you can think of. It could be material things, and it could also be spiritual things. It could be insight, it could be knowledge, it could be um, experience, it could be anything that you're desiring. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how David Goggins manifested his reality, his success, um, and it's real simple. And I'm gonna be this is gonna be a series on how a lot of different people manifest their reality, because it's all the same. And it's funny because once you realize this, it's so simple. It's not easy, but it's so simple that if you just put this into practice, whatever it is you want and whatever it is you're desiring, you will be able to achieve, and you will be able to make that reality your reality. So, how did David Goggins manifest his reality? If you are familiar with him or have watched a couple of his interviews, he talks about how his childhood was rough, right? But within his childhood being rough, he always looked up to tough guys. He always looked up to what he believed to be a tough guy, or an ideal specimen, an ideal man, right? So he saw the traits that he wanted from these men that he idolized or admired, right? It's real cold. He saw this, so he was able to visualize these traits because he was able to see them in real life. And then he talks about it. He says that he wanted to embody that. He wanted to be that. So he seeked out different opportunities to go and prove himself or go and learn more about it. He talks about this parachute guy that he went and stayed with for, I think, like a week, I think, or a weekend. I'm not sure. But he seeked, he sought out these opportunities, and they came to him because he already visualized it. He visualized himself being this tough guy. He had the traits. So he visualized it. He took the actions, right? And he was persistent. He talks about making your mind hard. What that means to me, it means consistency. Because if you are who you say you are, you'll be consistent. You're not going to be wishy-washy. It's not going to be, I'm tough today, but tomorrow, you know what, I'm going to get up late. No, because that's not who you are. To manifest it, and for the world in the universe, for God to be like, hey, I'm going to make you a badass because you are a badass, what you have to do is be consistently a badass. If right now you're a fat ass, okay, but you know that you are a badass, you have a six pack, you got chest, you got arms, you got back defined, you're 15% body fat. That's what you know yourself to be, right? If that's who you know yourself to be, but currently you're a fat ass, the only reason you're a fat ass is because you've let the world take you in the wrong direction. And you've let that happen unconsciously. But if within you have a desire to be a badass like David Goggins, maybe not exactly like him, because he's like this guy that's just he's to be David Goggins, you got to do what David Goggins does. All right, it's like you want to be Kobe, you got to be working out like nonstop. You got to be at the gym at 1 a.m. when everybody else is sleeping. And for a lot of us, that's not what we want. That's not what we truly desire. But we do want a fully functioning body. We want. Is this blurry? I should have done this before I started. I just saw the picture. It looks blurry. Well, I hope it's good enough. But for a lot of us, What we really want is just a body that is fully functioning, has energy. We're lean, cut, we look good, right? A lot of us just want that so that we can feel good, and whatever we're putting our energy towards, we can go full force and make things happen. We want that body to be able to pick up weights, to be able to go for a run, to be able to play with your kids at the park playing soccer and not be tired. We want that energy. So if that's what you want, just like David Goggins, you visualize it. You see what it is you want. You see yourself in that body. And you see it on you already. In your mind's eye, you close your eyes, you visualize your chest, your arms, your back. And I always talk about this because that's what I'm doing currently. For 13 years, I let my body go because I was unconsciously just living my life. And I wasn't realizing that I was going far away from who I am. And who I am is a fit person who has so much energy, has a cut body. I'm 15% body fat. That's who I am. And currently, the external doesn't represent that. So I gotta be consistently that guy, 15% body fat, full of energy, consistent. Okay. So if that's what you want, visualize, close your eyes, visualize what it is you want. You see yourself in that body. You see yourself with the chest, with the arms, with the back, with the legs, everything, right? Now, step 2 is you start taking the actions that that person does, which is now you. So you take the actions and you do. Step 3, you be consistent at it. Okay? Step 1, visualize. Step 2, take action. And step 3, be consistent. Be consistent. You need to be consistent because that's how the universe, that's how you let God know that you're not playing around, that that's who you are. And then God, the universe, whatever it is you believe, okay? I just believe that there's one power, okay? And that's God. To me, that's God. To you, it could be whatever it is. But that one power wants the best for you. So it gives you whatever it is you tell it by showing him consistency, by showing the world consistency, by showing the universe consistency, by showing God consistency. That's how you tell the universe, God, who you are. And then God gives it to you. Okay? It could be a car that you want. It could be the body that you want. It could be a house. It could be literally anything that you desire. But you have to do it consistently. Take the actions consistently. And that's how you tell it. Now, there's a 4th step. You have to be grateful and you have to be faithful. Okay? These 2 things are really, really important because grateful lets God know that you already have it within you and you're grateful for it. You're like, thank you, God, that I have the chest, the back, the arms. I'm 15% body fat. Everything is defined. Thank you. Thank you for all the energy. You're grateful, right? Step 2, which is faithfulness, is because in the external, you can't see it yet, but within you, you already have it, right? But the external, it hasn't came to fruition yet. So you have to be faithful that it's coming, and you have to be faithful with no fear. Okay, being fearful and worried and doubtful, that's the opposite. You got to be faithful and just know that it's coming. Just like if I give this example, it's just like if you put your card information on Amazon, you put your address on Amazon, right, for where you want the package to arrive, and then you pay for the package for whatever it is. Let's say in this scenario, you pay for the body that you want, right? You put your address and you put your card information, and the payment is made with time and consistency. But in this scenario, it's the body that you want. You paid for it already. So Amazon tells you it's going to take 2 to 3 days to arrive. That's the faith that you have to have. Okay? You know when you buy something on Amazon, you know it's coming, right? So then you're not like, oh no, is it coming? Oh no, am I going to get it? I paid for it, but I don't know. That's not the way. That's why David Goggins says, stay hard. That's why he says it. because staying hard means stay consistent. Okay? Stay consistent in the idea of who you know yourself to be. Stay hard. Be that person. Okay? If you say you're a badass, be a badass daily, and it will come to fruition. If you take the actions. I'm gonna give you guys an example. Every day I'm posting a YouTube short. Every day. And I'm showing you guys my body as it's manifesting. Okay? The consistency is I'm posting a video every day, a short on YouTube to show how my body's changing. And the consistency is that every day I work out. Every day I take 10,000 steps. I bought weights to do weights, and I do it consistently. I do 2 days I work out, 1 day I rest. 2 days I work out, 1 day I rest. That's what I do, and I'm doing it consistently. You know what? It's crazy, right? I started doing this. Now my wife is into it. I have a small boy. He's 4 years old. I did this. I bought him small weights, 2-pounders, and he does it with me. He works out with me. So when you do this, you give energy to who you are. It inspires other people, and they come and they get pulled towards you. I'm also manifesting 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and this is gonna sound crazy to a lot of people. People that watch this like, oh, this guy's fucking insane. No. Consistency. You show God that that's who you are. I am a 1 million subscriber YouTuber. I help people empower themselves. I help people unlock themselves from unconsciousness and go to consciousness and manifest whatever it is that they desire. That's what I do. I feel like that's what I was put on this earth to do. And I've been doing it since I was a little kid. I've been doing this since I was a little kid. I've been empowering people. But I've just realized this consciously. People that know me, that I've touched their lives, they know this. And I can bring them on maybe someday to this YouTube channel. And I'm going to have them talk about what I've done for them. And I did it unconsciously. But now I'm doing it consciously. And my son's coming out. But so to make a long story short, David Goggins visualized. He took action. Okay? And then he was consistent, and he was grateful and faithful because he stayed hard. He stayed consistent and told God whatever it is he wanted, and God gave it to him. The universe gave it to him. My name is Ezekiel Guzman. This is my YouTube channel. Be more, get more. Be more faithful. Be more grateful. Visualize. Be consistent. Take action in the steps that I told you before. In the order that I told you before. Visualize. Take action. Be consistent. Be grateful and faithful. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm going to be doing the series, like I said, on people like David Goggins. I'm going to do one on Nipsey Hussle. I'm going to do one on Elliot Hulse. I'm going to do one on Jim Carrey. I'm going to do one on a lot of people. And if you know somebody that manifested something and you want me to make a video about them, I'm also going to link a video of David Goggins talking about this exact thing on how he visualized his what he manifested. Is going to be on the comment on the link. This description box below. I'll catch you guys in the next video tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe, like, and comment. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye.